Hi everybody. I got a lot of requests from the vision board class yesterday. A lot of questions on to how to make one for those who couldn't make it to the class. For those who were there, you know, it was such a fun time. We had so much fun creating and talking about what our visions are and sharing it with each other. It was a great success. It was so much fun. And you can feel the shift in what people are creating. So that was great. For those of you who couldn't make it, we can definitely do others if you're local, but I know that there are some far and wide across the continent that would like to know what they can do to do this at home. So I kind of have my supplies that I haven't quite unpacked yet from yesterday that I was going to show you. So I did have some people ask, like, what kind of board do I get? What size? Here's the thing. There's no rules, okay? There is no hard rules on how to do it. This is about you and what you want to create. The important thing about a vision board is where you're going to put it. Where are you going to see it? So your brain is most palatable, most absorbable when it is not quite sure what is still conscious and subconscious or real, not real, right? When you're in the dream to waking state. So first thing in the morning, when you wake up, your mind is absorbing so much. So that is where where you can see it, that's where you want to put it, okay? And then last thing before you go to bed, what you bring with you into your dreams, your last thoughts are so important into what you're creating the next day. So if you think about that, what are your last thoughts before you go to bed? Are they like, oh, I have to go to work tomorrow, and oh, I have all these things to do, and this and that? You're not going to sleep well, and you're going to wake up going, ugh, I have to do all this stuff today. If you go to bed going, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I can't wait to meet so-and-so or go do this and, connect with people, whatever it is, when you go to sleep, you're going to sleep much better and you're going to wake up happy and excited. So the vision board helps us with that. First thing in the morning and last thing before bed, for sure. If you see it throughout the day, that's even better. Right? But first thing before you go to, when you wake up and before you go to bed. So I think a great place is your bedroom or the bathroom or your closet too. If you have a big enough closet where you get dressed, you can have it in the kitchen, anywhere. It doesn't really matter, but somewhere where it's easy that you can actually stand there, sit there, look at it for a minute, admire it, and imagine it happening. What is the feeling? It's about the feeling that you're creating with these vision boards, okay? The more you can feel the excitement, the more you can feel the love or the passion or the relaxation of what you're creating, then it's going to happen quicker and easier, right? So, I just got a poster board. This is a size that I like to use. If you can go to the dollar store and just get a poster board from there. You can go to Michael's. You can go to any craft store. Actually, I mean, it's possible even your grocery store might have some. I went ahead and just got all kinds of different colors for different reasons, feng shui reasons, as well as I was hosting a class, right? So I wanted to make sure that everybody was happy and had what they needed. You can just get white. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. There's no rules, okay? This particular one is about about 14 by 22. I mean, if you have half the size, what is this? Maybe an 11 by 13. I'm not sure what this is. That's okay too. Right? If you just, whatever size you can do is completely fine. Okay? So I chose to do this side because it's a good size. You can have it upwards or sideways. I like it landscape-wise. But it just seems like a good size. There's plenty of room. And the thing is, you can always add on if your visions are not limited. So you don't want to limit it by this square, right? You want to have plenty of space. And if you need to add on to it, great. That's all fine. So, but anyway, so I had this. You want to make sure you have scissors and glue and some magazines. All right. So you're looking for all sorts of magazines, things that you're interested in. Tons of people have magazines just kind of laying around their house, ready to get, just kind of not doing anything. A lot of people will get the free magazines in the mail. You can use those, right? So we have some travel magazines. These have been cut out from, but these were different cruise magazines, travel magazines. We have house magazines. This one's a housekeeping, cars, right? All kinds of different magazines, and based on your interests. So if you love horses, you might want to get a horse magazine. The one thing we couldn't find, I had 50 plus magazines, I think. Not a single picture of golf. Somebody wanted a golf picture. So I was shocked. Usually there are plenty of those, and we didn't have any. So if that's your interest, make sure you have some magazines that have it. If you can't find it, print it off the computer, right? You can find any picture you want. It's a nice tip is to have a picture of yourself in the vision board as well. So that way you can really see yourself in the image, right? You can, but not necessary, you can have some fancy, whatever makes your heart sing when you see it. I brought some ribbon, a box of ribbon. I had some glitter paper. We had some heart stickers. We had some quote stickers, things like that. So you can make it fun, but it's whatever you have in the house or whatever you kind of want to do, okay? So just first of all, you're going to start off by picking your paper. If you are the type of person that likes feng shui or understands the magic behind the colors, and you'd like to kind of take that into consideration for your vision board, then look up feng shui map. Okay, and you can see on there that there's certain corners, certain areas. So if I were to overlay this onto my vision board, you can see like I might put love and relationship pictures out in this corner. I might put wealth and prosperity pictures here, family, health, career. I might put travel out in the far right, bottom right. So you can use that, but it's okay. I've made vision boards without the feng shui, and they still work, right? But I do like doing this. You can put the symbols behind the pictures if you want. You can just put even like, I had construction paper. So if you wanted to kind of make little squares, put some purple, some red, some pink behind it, you can do whatever you want. So you can make this a fun project. This is a fun family project because then you get to talk about the things that you're putting on there, brings you closer together, and then you can support each other as you do it, right? And accountability. That's wonderful. So, yeah, there's different types of feng shui maps, as you can see here, and it shows you the colors and stuff like that. So depending on that, you can pick, if there's a certain area of your life then that you're working on, then go ahead and pick that color, and that'll just bring a little bit more of that energy to your board, okay? So that's just a fun little thing that I like to do. So then you're just gonna kind of sit there with your board and start looking through magazines, okay? And when you see something that you like, cut it out. So here's some things that I had seen yesterday. Let me get these out that I thought were really cool. One, I have a picture of my husband and I together, so that goes on my vision board, and this is on the cover of a magazine for the success that we've created in our lives. So this is really fun, and on it says, "Be bold, dream big," right? And so here we are on a cover of a magazine. So that definitely goes on my vision board. I've talked with my family about family reunions in Mexico. So here's this beautiful resort in Mexico that I'm going to cut out and put on there. With my husband and I love to go on hikes and stuff. So this is a hike-in resort. I do love to do travel. So this is a temple, Tiger's Nest Temple, where you have to hike a 2-hour trail to get to it. So that I want to put on there for our travel. But then there's things like relaxation, just enjoying the moment, right? Things like that. So anything that really is something that you want to envision, what emits an emotion. So here's an example of an old vision board I had. And you can see here, this is going to be kind of funny. Here's a fun little sink with it's very different, right? Very, very different. You don't see that in any regular store. And it's not that I want this particular sink, okay? I don't want this specific sink. And my taste is going to change by the time I might want to get it too, right? What this represents to me is the unique lifestyle that I'm able to create. So I even have a quote here, own a unique lifestyle. So that's something that's important to me. And so I have that on there. So it emits that emotion, right? I have here with my wellness practice, how I help build the better future, right? I make a difference. I can. Go the distance. There's all kinds. I have lots of wording. Cutting out the words out of magazine are so much fun. Finding some fun words. So here I have time spending with my friends, going to different shows. There's all kinds of stuff, right? Certain family trips I want to do. If there's a family member or a loved one, a friend, somebody that also has a goal that you want to support. So in my team that I work with, if somebody's going for a specific goal, whether it be a rank, whether it be a financial achievement, whether it be building connections and relationships with people, whatever their goals might be, I could put a picture for them and hold that space for them. I have a picture of my brother and my sister-in-law on there that I love to hold space for their goals and successes that they've shared with me. So you can do as you please, okay? This is other ones, wording, right? This is powerful, powerful stuff. So, and there are some great magazines out there with words. One of my favorite magazines with powerful words is actually the Leadership magazine from doTERRA. It is inspiring with everything. Every single word that's in there is inspiring, and I can cut it out and put it on my vision board. So somebody had asked me, some of the questions I had was the size of the board. So I think I covered that. I know I covered that. So any size, but the ones I happen to have were, what did I say? I don't remember what I said before. 22 by 24. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, you'll have to rewatch it because whatever I said before was more accurate. Is there certain pictures or things that you have to put on there? Absolutely not. Just go ahead and cut out pictures or words that you want. And like I said, the most important thing is what feeling does it give you when you look at it, okay? And then look at it first thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed. Get a group together if you'd like. Have a fun vision board party, or get your family together. It's a fun family-filled activity. So I actually was busy throughout the whole vision board class. I didn't get to make my own, so I'm going to do that with my kids and my husband, and we're going to have a good time doing that. So I would love to see your pictures of your finished product. Please share them. If you want to keep it private, go ahead and send me a private message about it so that I can hold the space and really support you in your journey as well. All right? Have a good night. If you have more questions, just go ahead and post them because you're not the only one, so that way we could share it with everybody and enjoy creating the visions and the dreams that you want to bring into your life. All right? Blessings to you all.